I want to welcome you to our new sanctuary. This is the bank that we just moved into, or are in the process of moving into. Elk River Lutheran is on a big journey here, and as you can see by the space that we've got behind me, there's just a lot of space here that the guys and gals, men and women of the church have been working on, opening up, clearing it out, making room for our new sanctuary. It's a space that's designed to seat up to approximately 270 people with overflow seating for another 50 or so. It is our phase 1 situation, and we have a phase 2 planned that eventually will build this out and make this sanctuary a bigger space. Our new entry will be straight ahead of me, overlooking the smaller parking lot that's parallel to the river. We have a nursery that is right on the first floor here with the sanctuary, adjacent to the sanctuary and adjacent to the fellowship hall. The restrooms will be in the fellowship area basically, and the restrooms will be in the old vault area, which is kind of interesting, I suppose, but that's where they wound up. And it's a safe, secure area, I've been told. Now, behind me we also have the cafe area, which is the service area, serving area for the fellowship area. And we'll have sight lines right into the sanctuary because the glass wall and doors that separate the sanctuary and the fellowship area go right across the whole building, and it leaves an open feeling to the entire space. Now, while the sanctuary, we're putting a minimal amount of money into it because it is in phase 1. It's an area that's intended to be remodeled. Our fellowship area, we're doing that complete. We're doing that as a finished product. The nursery may well get moved. That's probably part of the plan. But the fellowship area and this space overlooking the river that we have set aside here will be finished in a way that's done and complete. It won't be touched when we go to phase 2.
Hi everybody, I'm Martha Hippie. I'm the other co-chair of the Elk River Lutheran Church Building Committee, and now we're on the upper level of the new church, and we're standing in the multifunctional or multi-purpose room. Hey, now I'm walking out of the multi-purpose room and walking into the office area and the Sunday school area of the new church building. And along this wall there'll be offices, there'll also be Sunday school classrooms. You can even see here we've set up a mock Sunday school room with little bitty chairs. Of course this will be all, fixed up, but this is kind of a staged area. In the middle here you'll see this big area, this big gathering area. This will be an area that the youth can meet prior to Sunday schools or have group discussions, things like that. We are having to we're adding new bathrooms up here. On the other side again we have some offices, we have some Sunday school areas, we also have rooms for storage. Right here you will see this is Cindy's office, and if you look out, this is where the president of the bank had his office, and this is the $1 million view.
I'm presently standing in the lower level of the bank facility. Our plan is that this will be eventually a community room. We do have restrooms down here, which we're planning to leave. They're intact. We plan to have a kitchen down here, youth areas and choir areas. We do not have at this point, however, and I want to be really clear about this, the money to do this area. The things we're going to do are put in the sprinkler system, the fire system, and so on, and the air exchanger system that we need down here so that we can occupy the bank and we can use the bank, but this space may not, presently we don't have the funds to move ahead and do all this. We have every plan to move ahead and get this done. Perhaps we'll come up with the money yet this fall. We don't know. We're going to try. It is, however, a beautiful space, and it's going to be a great facility.
I'm Jim Hecker, and a member of the building committee, and I just stepped out of the community room here in the lower level of our new church building. We'll have a few parking spaces back down here at this level.
Outside of the space, we've got parking, approximately 350 parking spots that are in close proximity.
We're looking over to the west of our church building to the Dares Funeral Home and their parking lot. There are approximately 55 parking spaces there, and we've made an agreement with Dares that we will be able to use their parking spaces when they're not using them. We're looking at available parking spaces that we will share with our neighbors here in downtown Elk River, but these spaces will be available for our use as well. All of this drive-through equipment is going to be removed. There will be no drive-in communion, no drive-in offerings. Although maybe it wouldn't be such a bad idea to have a night depository box for those of you that miss church once in a while. When we get to phase 2, we'll be adding on here on the front of the bank building, extending out this direction, and we'll be adding on enough to provide us with approximately a 365 seat sanctuary. We also look at having some of this area landscaped with some nice green grass, possibly a labyrinth, and possibly some benches around so that people who are downtown Elk River could stop here and spend a few quiet moments just relaxing and reflecting on life, and we hope thinking about God.
Hi everybody, Van Seringer here. We have donated labor in a magnitude of about $24,000, about 950 person hours I should say, and we recycled a lot of metals. To date about $3,300, but there will be more. We sold a lot of furnishings out of the bank since the bank left most of their furnishings, and so far we've sold about $4,400 worth there. All total it's about pretty close to $43,000 worth of savings through volunteers. And again, thanks so much for all of the volunteers.